and beginning with verse 1. 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 1. Notice here these words. First Peter chapter 3 verse 1. Wives, likewise be submissive to your own husbands, that even if some do not obey the word, they without a word may be won by the conduct of their wives. Oh, this bears real deep study here. When they observe your chaste conduct accompanied by fear, do not let your adornment be merely outward, arranging the hair, wearing gold, or putting on fine apparel. Rather, let it be the hidden person of the heart, with the incorruptible beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is very precious in the sight of God. For in this manner, in former times, the holy women who trusted in God also adorned themselves, being submissive to their own husbands, as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters you are, if you do good and are not afraid with any terror. Husbands likewise dwell with them with understanding, giving honor to the wife as to the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers may not be hindered. Finally, all of you be of one mind, having compassion for one another. Love as brothers, be tender-hearted, be courteous, not returning evil for evil or reviling for reviling, but on the contrary, blessing, knowing that you were called to this, that you may inherit a blessing. For he who would love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil and his lips from speaking deceit. Let him turn away from evil and do good, and let him seek peace and pursue it. For the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are open to their prayers. But the face of the Lord is against those who do evil. Now, this is dealing with relationships. This is teaching us how to be able actually to have love without all of the drama. You notice how he starts off talking to the wives, and then he starts talking to the husband, both men and the women. And notice it says to the ladies here that if you've got a husband, and if the husband does not obey the word, that the husband can be won. They can be won over without, notice, a word. Without a word. Without you running your mouth. Because when you run your mouth, you know, we tune you out anyway. That there is a way, though, to win them. We just want to win. Ladies, you just want to win. And the scriptures here is giving us a real key insight into how to be able to win them. Notice, without a word may be won by the conduct. The King James Version says it may be without a word won by the conversation. And it's that word in the original Greek means, of course, conduct, manner of life, or behavior. That they just can observe your behavior, and seeing your behavior actually teaches and communicates something. Your behavior, your actions speak louder than your words. And just like with children, children may not always do what you say, but they will always imitate what you do. They'll always imitate what you do. And so notice, if somebody in the relationship needs to be changed, don't let your witness be simply with your mouth. Let it be with your lifestyle. I think that we have to have what's known as lifestyle witnessing. It really impacts people when you are able to show people. Did you know the Bible talks about how God has called us out of darkness? It says, let him show forth the praises of him, you know, that God has called out of darkness and brought into his marvelous light. It says to show forth, to show it, not tell it, not declare it with their mouth. Now, we do praise God verbally. That is very important. But what is equally important, if not more importantly, is our actually showing forth the praise by the way that we live our lives.